What is up, guys? It's your girl Pamela B. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It'll really help a lot. I'm trying to be consistent, trying to post content consistently, so you know, encouragement would help because low-key, high-key, I'm lazy. Okay, so please support your girl down below, guys. This is, as you figured out from the title, is my everyday makeup look. If you guys want to know how I achieved this look, as well as all the products and the brushes I use to achieve this look, then stay tuned for the rest of this video. Hey guys, so I did my eyebrows first off camera. I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz and Anastasia Dip Brow in the color dark brown. Now I'm just putting translucent powder. Sorry guys, my High School Musical playlist just slaps. Honestly, it's so good. So yeah, I'm putting on translucent powder on my face because it is summertime and I am an oily girl, so you can skip this part if you have dry skin, but I am extremely oily, so I need a protective barrier to keep all the oil away. Now I am just applying my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Butter Pecan. Just a couple of drops all over my face, and now I'm gonna spray my Urban Decay All Nighter onto my Ultimate Blending Brush by ELF, and I'm using that to blend out my foundation. Yeah, and so I'm just blending this out. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just jamming out. Now that my foundation is blended, I will be going in with my Too Faced multi-purpose, or I think it's multi-use concealer in the color Honey. And I will be applying that everywhere that you will see. So under my eyes, on the top of my lip. I just like to be highlighted in that area because I do kind of have a long face. And I feel like with the long face, it's just better to cover the majority of the center of the face in order to give a nice finish. Now I am applying concealer under my cheekbone. I did put quite a lot. I usually just do one swipe. And now I'm going to take my flathead brush by MakeupByAriel X Morphe, and I'm going to use that to feather out the bottom so that when it's time to blend out, there isn't any harsh lines. So this is a trick. In order to avoid harsh lines, you need to blend out the bottom of your concealer before actually beating it into your face. And now I'm taking my Juvia's Place contour stick. Sorry guys, I was gonna say concealer stick. It's contour stick in the color Abidjan, I believe. And I'll have it linked down below. And now I'm blending out my concealer. I'm using the bottom of my beauty blender and not the top because I feel like the bottom is the most smooth and even surface on the beauty blender, and I feel like that really helps to just make all of my concealer the same and to avoid patchiness, to avoid one side getting more product than the other. So yeah, I just used the bottom. And now I'm taking that same Ultimate Blending Brush by ELF, and I'm using that to blend out the contour. Yeah, I know it looks like I'm blending super hard, but I'm actually not. I don't know why. It looks like I'm really getting in there, but trust me guys, I'm not. I'm actually lightly going over it. I feel like the harder you try to rub off makeup or you try to blend, the more harsh it looks, if that makes sense. Now I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm just going over my entire face, make sure everything is well blended. Now I'm gonna go in to bake my face using Airspun and Sacha Buttercup. So first we're going in with the Airspun in the center of our face. So that's the closest point under the eye next to the nose. I feel like I prefer personally a really bright under eye, but I don't like to achieve it using concealer. So I use translucent powder to achieve that bright under eye. And now for the outer corner of my face and literally my whole entire face, I'm going to be using the Sacha Buttercup. I'm pretty sure it's just the original Sacha Buttercup. I'm not sure if she has other colors, but this is the yellow, the banana color. Okay, and then yeah, well, as I previously mentioned, so literally all over the rest of my face I use the Sacha Buttercup, and while putting the Sacha Buttercup under the outer corner of my under eye, I overlap it with the Airspun just so that the two blend seamlessly together. And now I'm going in with my Juvia's Place bronzer. It's their Duel bronzer, and I'm going to be taking a slightly angled face brush. As you can see, it's slightly angled, and I'm going to be going in with the darkest shade first, and that's just to really cut out my cheekbones to really give them a nice sharp look. So as you can see, I'm really just focusing it on the cheekbones, in that area, the darkest color. And now I'm going to be mixing both colors from my forehead because I don't want my forehead to be too dark, but I also don't want it to be too light. And I think that the two colors together just gives you this gorgeous bronzy orange that I really like, and I think it's pretty. And I also apply that to my cheeks, the mix of the two. Now we're going in with the Warrior palette by Juvia. I think it's Warrior 2, I'm not sure, but I'll leave it down below. And we're going in with the orange that's in the center of the palette, and that's what we're going to use as our lid color. And this eyeshadow look is super simple. It only requires 3 colors and 1 brush and 1 palette. So honestly, even if you don't have the Juvia's Place palette, whatever palette that you have that has an orange, has a dark brown, and has a light to medium brown will do. Even if it's a lot lighter, if you don't have like a light to medium brown, you have more like a beige, that will also do. But yeah, as long as you have those 3 colors, you'll be good to go. Yeah, so now I'm just applying a second coat of orange eyeshadow so that it really shows. I was going for a burnt orange eyeshadow look. I think that's probably my favorite for the summer. I think it just goes with everything, and it's so cute and simple. And now we're going in with the dark brown color. And also, side note, if you want a really bold shadow, so you want a shadow with a lot of depth, if you notice next to the dark brown shadow, there's also a black. And feel free to put that in your crease instead if you really want a deep dark shadow. But I'm going to use the brown because this is just an everyday nice soft look. And now I am applying that dark brown into my crease and blending it inwards and not outwards. I am not doing a cat eye, so I'm trying to blend everything inwards. And now I've just added like a second layer and both of my eyes are done, and now I'm going in with the lightest brown in that palette, and I'm going to use that to diffuse the dark brown just so that it isn't harsh or too intense. And I'm just sweeping that all across my lid down to where we use the contour stick in the inside of my eyelid with my nose bridge. Yeah, so that area where my nose bridge and my eyelid meet, that's where we're going to be sweeping it across just so that everything blends well together and just sits beautifully on the face. Now I'm going in with my blush from Makeup Revolution. I love this color. It's really pretty and I think it suits a lot of skin tones. It's not too bright, but it's also not too dark like a plum color, but it's just that perfect in between shade and it looks just so natural. Now we're going to get in with the second blush because y'all, I love me some blush. So we're going in the second blush from Milani. This is like a dual blush slash highlighter. It's a highlighting blush essentially. And I just like it because it adds subtle shimmer, but it's also just a nice topper. And now I'm going to go into my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray to set my face. And now we're going to be using the Juvia's Place highlighter. I'm going to be using my finger to apply the highlighter. This is actually a trick that I learned from Kendall Jenner. She uses her fingers to apply her highlighter, and I just feel like it makes it look so much more natural because I don't have like a liquid highlighter. And so sometimes I feel like powder highlighters just get a little patchy or just too dry, but when you use your finger, like look, it just looks so more like natural. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks really natural and really pretty, and it really just sits inside your skin, if that makes sense. Now we're off to lips. I'm using a dark lip liner by ColourPop. Actually, every single lip item is from ColourPop. I will leave the colors down below because I actually don't know them by heart, and I don't think the lip liner I have still has the name on it, so yeah, sorry about that guys, but it's just a dark brown. As you guys have noticed, I filled in my whole entire upper lip with the brown liner and slightly filled my bottom lip, just a little bit the outline, and that's just me following the natural color of my lip. My top lip is super brown and my bottom lip is quite pink, so in order to highlight that and to just make my lips look really natural, I just follow the natural color of my lip. And now I'm going to top it all off with their gloss. I believe they only have like 2 or 3 shades of different glosses on ColourPop, but this is probably my favorite. I think it's probably the darkest shade, and yeah, and I just think it has a tint of color, not too much. It's basically sheer for the most part, but it's so natural. And voila guys, this is the look.
Take me, do your world, feel me, we all love, you got what I want, and I want it.
Okay guys, so this is my everyday makeup look. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to know all the products that I used in this video, if I forgot to mention any of them, I will leave all of the details down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that said, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye guys. Mwah.